Hello everyone, I'm Jonah Bacon. Today I'm going to be covering the talent matrix. This is from the AMC Commander General Miller, and it's been filtered down through our squadron. Lieutenant Colonel Koster-Ball, our current squadron commander, has been looking to implement it at the flight and section level. So on this matrix lies every person in the world in some facet. You see on the y-axis we have potential, and on the x-axis we have productivity, with the low extreme being on the left or the bottom and the high extreme being on the top and the right. On this matrix is every person in the world. Your Bill Gates, your Steve Jobs, your Jeff Bezos, those are all highest potential people that were incredibly productive. On the low is the lowest of the lows, of people that are not productive and have no potential. We call people in that bottom category dead wood. And in general talent management, we consider this about 10% of the population. They're not productive, they don't have much potential, and it sounds cold, but it's not worth investing in them. They can't be productive, they have no potential. It's a waste of resources to continue putting time, effort, and money into them if we're not going to get the payback as a business. Further to the right, we have people that are very productive but have varying levels of potential that top out about here. These people are your solid citizens. And this encapsulates about 40% of the general population. These are your 9-to-5ers. These people go to work, they're productive, they do a good job, they go home. They typically don't have very much interest in going beyond that, seeking management roles, promoting beyond that. But a lot of them have the potential to do so. You see, a lot of them have high potential. Those people that have a high amount of potential and are not very productive, I'd put myself in this category right now, are your learners. My marker would work. Learners. This is 40%. A lot of my day is spent learning. I learn new things about air freight every day, or ramp, or special, every day. I consider myself a learner. I think I have a lot of potential, but if I swapped with a senior airman right now, I would not be as productive as that person or a seasoned load team chief. That's an undeniable fact. I would say I'm a learner. And on the top right, those people that have an incredibly high amount of potential and are incredibly productive, these are your stars. That's the last 10%. This matrix is applicable to the entire population of the world. It's applicable to the Air Force. It's applicable to the 735th. It's applicable to the transportation flight. It's applicable to air freight. All of our people lie somewhere on this matrix, and it's important for us to distinguish who lies where, because there's things we can do to optimize the amount of human capital that we have available to us based on this matrix. The two things that you want to do, number one, leave your deadwood alone, leave your stars alone. These people are not worth investing in, as I mentioned before, because they don't have the potential to give you the equal amount of payout for the amount that you put in. Your stars are already self-starters. These people are self-motivated. They will make things happen on their own, either to get, for whatever reason they have that motivates them. They are self-starters. You want to leave them alone, give them space to grow. They'll figure it out on their own. That's just their nature. The second thing you can do to optimize this process is to bring your solid citizens with a decent amount of potential into the learners category. This is the most important one for us. Those people that have potential in the solid citizens category that are productive can be SMEs in a learning category where they have much more impact to affect change. We need to give those people opportunities for them to grow into that learners category and maybe eventually into a star category, but it's a waste of human capital if we keep them in roles that are only productive and we strip them of potential that they might have. So what I'm going to ask for all of you as supervisors is to identify all those people on your shifts that are under you, where they lie on this matrix, and think, where do you lie on this matrix? What can we do with you? What can we do with your people to get a better optimization of all those we have in air freight and to bring us to a better place? That's all I have for you.